Hey everyone, I'm going to try something a little different. I've been asked a lot recently about what my skincare routine is. It does change a lot. I'm envious of those who stick with their routine for years on end and that it works for them, but hasn't been that way for me. Do have a routine that I've been using pretty much the last 2 months, which for me is a pretty good long time. Instead of showing you the products one by one and telling you about them, I'm going to try something a little different and show you it in action. So the next clip will be of me first thing in the morning, just rolling out of bed pretty much. And since that was filmed, it's now towards the end of the day, end of the afternoon, I've gotten dressed and straightened my hair and whatnot, and then it'll end with my nighttime routine. So I hope you like this. The lighting, of course, is a little less than ideal because it is in my bathroom, but I had a lot of fun making this, so I hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned. Right, so good morning. You can hear the water running. I'm just getting the water temp to where I like it. Not very eco-friendly, but it is what it is. I have no makeup on. I've just woken up. The only thing I've done for your benefit, even though you can't smell me, is I have brushed my teeth, put my hair up, and I'm getting ready to start the day. So obviously I'm going to start with washing my face. I'm using my Clarisonic, and my soap of choice lately is the Dermaquest Skin Therapy Daily Enzyme Cleaner. This is the big bottle. And all I do is, I don't even get my face wet first. I don't need a lot. That much. I kind of put it all over my face. Rinse off my hands. I know I'm wasting water. Just get my Clarisonic wet. I'm sure there's a better way to do this. And then I turn it on. Here we go. So I thought this would be better than just listing the products. You can actually see what I do. The reason I do the Clarisonic in the morning and not the evening, like I used to do, is because I still use Retin-A in the evenings, which you'll see in a little bit. And I've heard from a number of sources that using Retin-A in conjunction with the Clarisonic immediately can really irritate your skin. So just to be on the safe side, I only do this in the morning. And to be honest, I only do this probably 3 days out of the week. If it's not a Clarisonic kind of day, then I just use my hands. So as you can see, I'm really concentrating more on the lower part of my face because that's where my skin issues are. Remarkably, my forehead is okay, so that's it. So it stopped. And now I'm going to rinse my brush and rinse my face, and then I'll show you the next step. You don't really need to see me splashing water on my face. I'll be right back. Okay, so my face is dry. One thing I wanted to add is I showered last night right before I went to bed. So if this were a day where I was showering in the morning, I would have done that step in the shower. Pretty easy. Okay, skin's dry. Now, I no longer use one of the prescription topical ointments that I used to have to use because my skin's no longer inflamed and bumpy. So since I've gotten rid of a step, I've added back in a step. So what I've been using is the Dermaquest Skin Vitalight. It's from their Therapeutic Care range, and the description goes like this. This effective moisturizing lotion is formulated with, I love it when they make up words, melanocytine 5, kojic acid, and umbilica, sounds rough, slightly gross, which work together to help lighten skin discoloration and even out skin tone. This non-hydroquinone, non-AHA product also helps protect skin cells by introducing topical antioxidants which are known to scavenge free radicals. So it says to apply to fingertips, gently massage into the skin, and follow with sunscreen. So it just looks like that, and I take just that much, not a whole lot. Kind of dab it between my fingers. And again, I'm concentrating mostly on the lower part of my face. I will say that it's done wonders for fading my acne scarring. I do have a sunspot right here. It's really done nothing for it. I think that needs something a little stronger. Okay, it's dried up. That's it, it's in the skin. And then the last thing I do as far as skincare is concerned is I follow up with my moisturizer. The one I've been using, this is my second bottle, is the Cerave AM, I believe it's called, facial moisturizing lotion. It has SPF 30 and it has ceramides, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid. Just 3 pumps, I guess. I don't mind being a little more liberal, and I put it on my eyelids. There's your eye cream. That's what I use for eye cream. Just whatever I'm putting on the rest of my face. Maybe I'm being flippant about eye cream and I'll regret that I haven't used it in a later date. But as of right now, that's it. And I'm not really like, I'm really just using my fingertips for the most part. Excuse me. And that's it. Now, from here, I would do one of two things. Today, it's I'm not going to be outdoors for any length of time, so the next step would be to put on my foundation. Sorry, I have an itchy nose. If like tomorrow, I'm going to be going to my son's football game, and it's going to be daylight, so the next step would be, if I were to be going out in the sun, the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Liquid SPF 55, I would layer that over this and then put on my foundation. But today's not that kind of day, so I'm gonna go put on my makeup. And the next time you see me, it'll be nighttime and the lighting will be terrible. So I'll see you in about 12 to 15 hours. Okay, so it's the end of the day, the kids are in bed, it's nice and quiet, lighting is horrible, but that's how it goes. I'm still dressed, I'm not, I'm in the clothes I wore today, but put my hair up just out of the way and put my hair in one of those little stretchy headbands, and I've had my makeup on for, let's see, it's 10:25, put it on at 7:30, 15 hours? So yeah, I'd say this is pretty close to 16-hour foundation, not bad. Okay, so down at the end of this package, the Neutrogena makeup wipes. So this is what I do every night. I've never done this on camera, this is a little weird. I use this to take off my eye makeup too. It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? There's quite a lot of moisture on here, so there's plenty to take off your eye makeup without tugging on your eyes or there's a lot of slippage. So that's Wrigley. He's learning how to do his big boy bark. So I generally do one side of my face and take all this stuff off. I just keep changing what part of the cloth I'm wiping my face with. Obviously I'm gonna wash my face, although I will admit that a handful of times I've done this and called it a night, but less than a handful, probably. I always forget this part of my nose. So, okay, so that's it. It's pretty much, except for a little mascara, pretty much no makeup left. Oh. So I keep this out for a moment because I'll wash my face and then usually there's a little mascara runs and then, so I'll get the water running and back to my Dermaquest. Same thing as at night. And I put it on a dry face. I have no idea why. I feel like it gets into my skin a little better. It says to emulsify a little with warm water, which I do once it's on my face. I just do the same thing I did this morning. Kind of get it rubbed in there, so to speak. And I do my eyes. It's gentle enough. Your eyebrows, think about it. If you're putting eyebrow powder and stuff in there, you gotta wash your eyebrow hairs. Gotta get all your parts clean. Okay, now that I have this all over my fingers, I don't know how to stop the camera. Just wash my hands real quick. Okay, I'm gonna go rinse, which is just, and then I'll be right back. Hang on. Okay, so washed and dried, and I'm just gonna take a clean little corner and just run it under my eyes, because there always is some. See, look. You see the little smudge? There's always a little bit. Even if you think to the naked eye you can't see any mascara, there is always some. So, excuse me. So I'm all clean and I'm all dry, And then I take my Retin-A, which I've rolled up. It's definitely time to call it in tomorrow. It's a prescription strength. Sorry, you can't just run to the store, at least in the United States, that I'm aware of, and pick it up. But it's Retin-A, also known as that. There you go. So I just squeeze out, if I can. Oh yeah, this is more, that's actually too much. That blob, like in comparison to a fingernail. By the way, this is a new polish than what was on in the morning, and this is too much. I should have used like half that amount, and I just dot it around and then rub it in. This is Zoya Envy. I painted my nails this morning after I filmed the first installment. This is way too much. I should have rubbed some. I'll put some on my neck. And I do the crow's feet area. I do under my eyes. I will say when you first start using Retin-A, you're gonna peel, and I wouldn't put it under your eyes, and you're gonna look like some kind of leper or disfigured person for 2 to 3 weeks, but it's worth it in the end. So I don't have any active breakouts right now. Yay. I have some scarring or redness. I wouldn't even call it scarring because my face doesn't have any pits or anything. It's just residual blemishes. So leave those be. It's all absorbed into the skin now. So now I'm going to do my night moisturizer, which is the Cerave PM. Very similar to the AM, but no sunscreen. And I just, usually 3 pumps, tap, and rub that sucker in. Don't forget your neck. It's funny, you see these beautiful older women, gorgeous women, beautiful skin, so, and I put it right on my eyes too, well maintained from here up, and then scary things are happening. I can tell you this, it is more likely that I will go in for a neck lift or jowl removal, waddle removal, than I would do anything up here. Okay, so that's it. That's it. That's my face. I will usually put on some sort of lip ointment, lip balm, after I brush my teeth. Speaking of which, I know this isn't skincare, but your smile is part of your face. So I have, just in the last week, started using the Phillips SonicCare toothbrush. So this is my toothbrush. And I'm going to start bleaching my teeth next week. I'll do a whole nother video on the teeth bleaching because I have a lot to tell you guys. But it makes my teeth hurt like the dickens. So my dentist told me to get this stuff. Sensodyne, any of the Sensodyne type stuff for sensitive teeth. So I'm going to go brush my teeth and then I'll check back in because you don't really need to see that. I'll be right back. Okay, teeth are all clean and I finish it up. I just got this yesterday, but so this is a new part of the routine that goes with the teeth bleaching, which will be discussed later. I'm using a fluoride rinse, not a mouthwash per se, but fluoride, and my dentist told me to get one of the ACT ones, so I got this one, ACT Restoring Anti-Cavity Fluoride mouthwash. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, which I'm not gonna do for your edification. And I'm gonna call it a night because I'm really tired. Started at 6 a.m. So and now it's 10:30, so I'm ready to call it a day. Anyway, I hope this completely answered any and all of your questions about my skincare routine. It's not all that involved. I have a hair in my mouth. I'm sorry. I don't have like a long drawn out routine. This has been working for me the last few months, so I'm happy. And if you feel like I'm missing something important or a great product you think I should check out, please let me know. I do read all your comments and I do take your advice. You have a lot to offer. So thank you for all the good suggestions thus far. And I will see you in the next video. Good night, sweet dreams. Bye.